Hi to all. This is Satya once again. Today's topic is interesting thing to understand because most children feel difficult to understand themselves during this teenage age. The problem is that they are not able to understand themselves. They feel that they know everything. And today's topic is know yourself first, right? So, what is know yourself? As a school child, the child is not well equipped or is not knowledgeable. What you say is that not knowledgeable. It doesn't mean the child is not knowledgeable. The child is knowledgeable and the child has a broad vision too. The only thing is that the child lacks is that understanding of himself or herself. What is this understanding is all about? When the child comes to fifth standard, the knowledge of the child is very less. It depends on how the teachers equip the children in the class with so many subjects. As the child grows up to next level, 6th, 7th, 8th, the child gets exposed to so many things and so many subjects, and the child feels that he or she has grown up. So when parents try to advise them and say, this is good, this is not good, the child feels that he or she is felt lonely um, and also feels that the parents are not able to understand them. It is not that the parents are not able to understand them, but the child has to understand himself or herself. How does this happen? It is very logical, but it has to be very reasonable too. Let us take an example. If the child does a mistake, it is the duty of the parent to set right the child. If the child is not being set right at that particular age, what happens is that the child as the child grows, the child keeps on doing the same mistake again and again. So it's a duty of the parents to mend the child in a proper way so that the child learns the mistake and comes out of it and acquires knowledge of why it has to be done and why it should not be done. Now, take for example, if you go to a 10th standard student and you try to advise the student feels that as if he or she is more knowledgeable than the parents. So, what's the difference between the 5th standard and 10th standard? The 5th standard they are knowledgeable, but they are not exposed to so many things, whereas a 10th standard or 9th standard students, they are exposed to so many things as nowadays we are getting used to online classes. So they feel that they are familiar with everything and they feel that they can take the right decisions at the right time. It's not like that. They need to consult their parents. They need to understand themselves first. Then they have to take a proper decision of moving a step forward in life. So a 10th standard student feels that he or she has acquired so much of knowledge. And being parents, it is their duty to take care of their children and see that the child doesn't go in the wrong track. Nowadays, as you know, the media has a lot of impact on the children. So wherever you see, even you turn on a Gmail or Yahoo Mail, something will be popped up where the child happens to see it. We elders, we need to educate our children and make them to understand that this is not what they want. right? And there's a time for each and everything, but the child has to see that the child studies his or her subject only. As a parent, it is your duty to see the child. The child acquires knowledge, goes to school, studies well, and takes part in extracurricular activities or whatever is meant for them. But see that the child doesn't get diverted. If the child gets diverted, then it is impossible for the child to concentrate on the subject. In this case, the child feels that he or she is knowledgeable. They often try to advise the parents, and sometimes they alone suffer. So, as parents, and it's our duty to take care of our children. So, my advice for all children and students is that they have to seek the advice of their elders, and it is not the right time for them to take decision on their own. So till 12th standard, again, after completing your 12th standard, if it goes for college level, it is your duty to seek the advice of your parents. Never say that I have all freedom to take advice and it's my life. It's not like that. Be practical in life and see that you get the guidance and support from your parents. Without parents, you are nothing. So keep this in mind and don't say that you are knowledgeable. You have to educate yourself because society is like that. It has a great impact over these students, and there's a chance for students getting diverted in so many ways. So thank you for this patient listening, and see you in the next video. Till then, Satya signing off. Goodbye.